Ciao a tutti ragazzi e bentornati nuovamente sul canale Raistlin. Continuiamo con SCARLET NEXUS. Dai. Bene. Bordello. L'ultima puntata, veramente non si capisce più niente. Io mi sono perso un po' per strada. Siamo andati in quest'altro posto, Tongetsu, dove c'è stata quella specie di setta religiosa, Si è capito che è successo. Abbiamo visto questi esseri con la maschera, queste donne con la maschera, che poi si è rotta la maschera e sembrava avere la sembianza della nostra amica, questa qui, Xane, e che sono i figli del progetto, si chiamano. Però io sinceramente ancora non ho capito bene questo progetto. Direi di andare subito avanti perché io devo capirci qualcosa, perché non ci sto a capire più niente. Quindi continuiamo subito senza perdere tempo alcuno. Veramente complicato. Whiter Sabbath. E giustamente invece che Black, Whiter. Fantastico. Andiamo, va. Poi sicuramente ci sarà qualche super combattimento. Sicuro a palla. Com'è qua? Non mi fa più. Dai, distruggiti. Aia. Ma qual era questo? Sto burino, ma dannato.
Those followers who attacked us all look like Kasane and Kyoka.
Does that mean that all the Togetsu followers are design children?
Oh. Molto particolare questo posto. Ma come ho fatto all'andata faccio pure il ritorno. Oh. Amilcare, vieni qua, va. No, no. Ah. Ti pare che non l'ho accoppato? Ora sì. Ma qui c'è sta qualcosa però, Allora, siamo arrivati dal nostro amico. E poi sicuramente ci sarà. E comunque sono quasi arrivato a livello 40, ragazzi. Così, tanto per dire. Allora, oggetti da battaglia, armi. Quanto c'ho? Lei, lui, lei. Allora, questo ragazzino non mi dispiace, quindi compriamo questo, va. Sì. Vai, passiamo all'equipaggiamento. Look. Ah, V4. Vai. Super combattimento, adesso uscirà da sottoterra. I don't think so.
Looks like it, but stay on your guard.
I wonder if Kasane's team got out all right.
Mo ci stanno loro.
Other reading closing in. It's a big one.
Ecco. Cazzo.
Dead ahead.
Ragazzi, allora, quanto è grosso? Oh. Un cavallo gigante. Mo.
Now there are others.
Ehi, che te ci sono pure problemi.
Are you okay?
No, mica tanto.
Not now. No. There's no way I can drink that.
E invece sì. You must, you do.
Fine.
Guarda come c'è Ara, Urca.
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking.
That ice is like armor. But my power might be able to melt it.
Ah.
Shell breach confirmed. Put the pressure on.
Chi è? Guarda che t'ho fatta, oh. Madonna. Una botta ma coppa. L'urca, porca l'urca. Non gli ho fatto niente. Oh, vabbè, ho capito, però devi... Che cacchio.
The water is too strong to get any closer. Yuito, use my power to get inside the water.
Ah, ok, sì. Forse non era adesso, ma ormai... Boh, adesso sì, vabbè.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it.
Oh, mamma mia che pippa il sugo. Yuido.
Successfully reached shell. Attack now.
Andiamo. Oddio. No.
A member is in danger.
Sì, vabbè.
I hate getting my clothes wet.
I can keep going.
Ma perché? Ma chi te l'ha detto?
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking.
Is everyone okay?
Vabbè, allora dillo che sei una pippa al sugo, pippa al sugo. Vabbè, sì. Dai,
Shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
mamma mia, devi dare. Chi è? In testa.
Let's regroup. Go, Yuito.
No. Ma mo se n'è andato.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks. This other's punches are as heavy as its size implies. It would be reckless to approach with new strategy.
Vabbè, sì. Sì, vabbè, vabbè, dillo. Sono una pippa.
Thank you for your help.
Thanks, Hanabi.
Dai.
We reached shell. Attack now.
Andiamo su, Amilcare.
Endure it.
I'm feeling really good.
Oh, oh. Sì, vabbè.
Destroy everything.
Mi stacco qua. No.
I mean, this is what's right.
No, 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 no. Niente. Dobbiamo finirla perché non si è capito niente qua. Sì, ciao.
Some help, Luca.
Io ho fatto niente. Che cogliomberi. Stavi al sugo.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it.
Here we go.
Vabbè.
The shell is broken. Use everything you have.
Dai, dai, su.
At this rate.
No, sono morto. Ma che davvero? No, vabbè, non ci posso credere. Ah, ecco. Riviami perché sennò mi sa la svampa.
It feels heavy.
I need your help. Is everyone okay?
Cioè,
Let me borrow this.
sì, vabbè. Oh, mamma mia.
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking.
Andiamo. Sì, ciao. Sì, oh, mamma mia, gliela fai.
I'll protect you.
Thank you, Navi.
No, no. Andiamo.
You guys good?
Thank you.
No, vabbè, non gliela famo.
I can still fight.
Dai, ah, ce l'abbiamo fatta. Non è ancora morto.
Thanks, Navi.
Sto balordo.
I hit the outer shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks.
Sì, vabbè, va. Sì, vabbè, va. No, no. Ma perché leggera?
It feels heavy.
No, vabbè.
Do you need help?
Don't get burned.
Found the weak spot. Yeah.
Andiamo. Oh, sì.
No way. This is it.
Ti è.
Good attack. Target eliminated.
E beh,
And everyone's safe.
Eh beh,
How's your head? Don't strain yourself.
una bomba.
I'm better now. Sorry I made you worry.
Yuito, can you and your platoon hear me?
Kasane! Oh, I'm glad you're okay.
Are you near us?
Yes, but we're closer to Togetsu than you, and we're still running. Let me make a suggestion. You learned something in there, right? Why don't we exchange intel? And we have a lot to talk about.
And here I was thinking she wouldn't want to talk. Okay. I was thinking the same thing.
Good, that settles it.
We'll be waiting halfway up Hino Mountain.
Roger that.
E
Sorry,
te fidi?
I should have checked with you guys first.
You're the one Kasane is after. If that's what you want to do, I don't mind. But can you trust her?
I told you that she saved me in Togetsu. I think she had a reason for trying to kill me. So I want to talk to her.
What are you gonna do if she doesn't want to talk and just attacks you?
Then I'll fight.
Okay, if you say so, Commander. Let's get down the mountain for now.
If I'm right about how she sounded, we should be able to talk.
I'm a little worried about meeting up with Kasane. I mean, I hope we can talk to her, but...
I'm not just going along blindly, but it was your decision. I want to respect that.
Yeah.
Sì, però se ti dice t'accoppate non è che t'accoppi solo perché il comandante è bello. Quindi altro super combattimento? No, qua incontreremo Kasane. Ecco. Vai va, 3 ore e mezza di chiacchierata. Già lo so come va a finire.
It's all of Kasane platoon.
Kasane! Looks like all of you made it out okay.
I was able to rescue them thanks to your help.
I should be thanking you. I would have been taken over by Babe if you hadn't been there.
Hey, Kasane. You're not going to try and kill Yuito again, are you?
I already told you. She was the one that saved me.
I know. But I want to hear her say it.
Giusto.
You have all the right in the world to doubt me. In fact, I don't blame you for it either. Yes, I think it's best to talk for now. We should talk and find a better solution, rather than just forging ahead on assumptions. It took me too long to come to this decision, and I apologize for that.
Something's different about you. Can you tell me what happened? Why did you try to kill me?
I know this will sound ridiculous, but please hear me out. I tried to kill you because I was asked to. By you. 50 years in the future.
Allora, vedi?
50 years in the future? What are you talking about?
I completely understand how you feel. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, there's no way I would have believed it either.
Do you remember when Captain Seto died on the Kunad Highway, and we saw that strange sight? My time travel power, the red strings, activated. Then we jumped 50 years into the future.
Huh.
What? You went to the future?
Red strings. That's right. You said you have dreams about those.
It wasn't a dream. I have the ability to travel through time. A power called red strings.
Bello.
And Yuito, apparently you have the same power as well.
Wow.
What? I know we both use psychokinesis, but that's not what you're saying.
It seems you understand these red strings a lot better than the rest of us. Just where did you get that knowledge? Was that from the future too?
Yes, it was. We saw Yuito in the future. He told me quite a lot.
He also asked you to kill me.
Right. I'll tell you everything I learned in the future. That should answer everyone's questions.
Ok. Facci sognare.
Who should I ask first?
Che vuol dire? Cioè mi fanno andare qua? Perché mi fanno andare qua? Allora dobbiamo parlare
The
con
thing that
tutti, no?
appears when the red strings are used is like a device to time travel. That's apparently what the Kunad Gate is. Normally, it appears only for an instant and disappears immediately, but This time it didn't go away. Left open like that, the gate will eventually swallow the world. It was really bad 50 years in the future.
In that world, the Kunad Gate was much bigger than it currently is here in our time. The end of the world. That's what it looked like. It seems that in that future, the gate had expanded so much that nothing could be done to stop it.
At first, none of us could believe what we had heard in the future. It was just too hard to swallow. We got some news in Seiran, then a bunch of stuff happened, and now we can pretty much believe it. But I have to admit, it's gotta be hard to believe just hearing it for the first time.
It was when Kasane used the red strings that the Kunad Gate opened. But when her power activated, it resonated with yours, Yuito. That's why the gate won't close. On top of that, the gate seems to be slowly expanding. And looking at the news we got from Seiran, it more or less matches up.
Bene, parliamo con lei, dai.
The
Su.
power we both have is actually gravikinesis. It just
Gravitocenesi.
looks like psychokinesis.
Gagliardo.
When that gravikinesis becomes strong enough to travel through space and time, it's called red strings. I had no idea about that either. The Kunad Gate will disappear if Yuito dies. That's what
Ecco.
future Yuito said.
That just can't be true.
It was already too late in the future, which is why he asked me that favor. He wanted me to kill you in the past, so the Kunad Gate could be eliminated before it got too large.
So my power affected the Kunad Gate. I've had a bad feeling since listening to that vision in Togetsu. I can't believe I was right.
So you knew.
Yeah. I didn't want to believe it, but it's true. So, the me in the future... I guess I just wasn't able to end it myself. How lame.
That's not true. The you in that time was great. And you right now is special too.
Yo.
I have to
Grazie.
admit, I never thought you'd be complimenting me.
E per questo ti ucciderò.
That makes me feel a little better. I'm proud I have the same power as you.
That reminds me. How is your brain doing? Has it settled down at all?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting by. I told you not to worry.
Sto diventando meglio amici.
All right, we should exchange intel.
Then first and foremost, we got some questions, especially about Kyoka.
Yes, of course you would.
Kyoka, are you one of the design children from Togetsu?
Yes, I'm a clone made in Togetsu. My genes come from the founder of the Togetsu faith, Dr. Hitoyo Pope. The city is filled with chosen psionics, designed from the same genetic data as me. We are the children of Togetsu.
Ma pure Kyoane è là,
I
Kikitsane.
see. I guess that's why Kyoka and Dr. Pope look the same. We were shocked when we saw Dr. Pope's vision in the Togetsu facility.
I hate to ask this, but if she was one of the Togetsu followers...
Yes, Kyoka was a spy. She was spying on Kasane. But that's not the case anymore. She decided to live as one of us. I vouch for Kyoka. She's definitely not our enemy.
Yeah, I believe you.
E invece Kasane?
What? That was fast.
The way Kasane looks at Kyoka is proof enough. Though, that's kind of an embarrassing way to put it. Honestly, I don't know much about Kyoka, so I can't really make this decision myself. But I do know Kasane. I wanted to talk to her to decide what to do, and I thought it was best to trust her. If I trust Kasane, then I trust the people she does.
Shiden, there's no need to get so riled up. You know very well this is the kind of person Yuito is.
Yeah, I just remembered how stupid he is.
Hey, Kasane.
E lei rosica.
If Kyoka is one of the design children, does that mean you are too?
What? What are you talking about?
In Togetsu, we saw design children with the same face as Kasane's.
Yes, I probably am.
That's a weird way to say it. This is the first I've heard of this. Care to extrapolate?
I remembered a little from when I was a child in Togetsu. I remembered Mother. From what I recall, I was told I was one of the design children. It only just came back to me, so it doesn't feel real. That's why I said it like that.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. It must be a painful memory for you. You look so sad. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
Ah, invece no,
You're
devo
very
chiedere.
kind, Hanabi. But of course you should have asked. Don't worry about it. And thank you.
You're so nice to her, Kasane.
Really? I wasn't trying to be. Anyway, is there anything else you wanted to ask about?
No,
Yeah, there
sì.
is. If you know anything about humans coming from the moon, I'm hoping you can tell me more about it.
Nessuno sa.
Did you hit your head or something?
Oh, so you guys don't know about this?
Wait, what he said is true?
Yes.
All right. I guess we should explain what we've been told.
Dai, sappiamo più cose noi di loro.
We learned all of this after looking through Togetsu's archive, so I honestly don't know if we should really believe all of it.
But if you were a Togetsu spy, Kyoka, you would know if this is true or not.
Yes, that's indeed what we were taught. But if that was also part of the conspiracy, then...
Actually, no. It's true.
Mo questo che ne sa?
What do you mean, Kagura?
Tsugumi, don't look at me like that. I can't stand it when you look at me like that.
Kaguro, there's a lot I want to ask you. But for now, tell us about history as Togetsu sees it. Do all Togetsu believers know this?
Right, about that. The faith. That's all a lie. Just a way to get Togetsu independence.
Appunto.
Besides, the place is mostly made up of design children.
I must say, it didn't look like a religious establishment to me. So does that mean that you are one of the design children as well, Kaguro?
Yes.
Now, I said mostly, didn't I? I'm a colonist from the moon.
Get real. Even if there actually were colonists from the moon, that would have been 2,000 years ago.
Cold sleep.
Yes, exactly. A few dozen colonists are being kept in cold sleep in a Togetsu facility.
Wow.
They wake us up in turns to check on the state of the Earth. And then we're supposed to contact the moon.
Hold on. Does that mean you're from the same generation
C'ha
as
2000
Yakumo?
anni. La faccia il Kaiser.
Look, I don't expect you to believe me right away or anything. But it's the truth. The people of New Himuka wanted to live on Earth. So those that wanted to return to the moon made Togetsu. Togetsu doesn't care about New Himuka or Seiran. They're an egotistical lot that wants to return to the moon instead of living on this crappy, other-filled planet. But as long as the extinction belt is there, they can't go back. Not only that, there's news that others are attacking the moon too. So they got to thinking, what can they do to save their homeland and escape Earth? They need to make it so the colonization never even happened in the first place.
The red strings. The time travel power.
I see. They want to go back in time and negate it all from ever happening. But wouldn't humanity eventually attempt to colonize Earth again and repeat this history?
To be precise, the plan is to only take the moon and Earth back in time with a few exceptions.
Ah,
Is
ecco.
that even possible? Taking only a portion of the universe.
They believe the red strings can do it. They plan to leave records of this timeline's history in the areas that were not taken back in time, so future generations won't attempt to colonize Earth again.
Hang on. I'm getting confused. That's so outrageous. I don't know how to take it all in.
Infatti sì,
Whether
pure
you
io.
want to believe it or not, Togetsu actually managed to create the red strings to carry out their plan. Kasane is the result of that. Although, it's pretty strange how Yuito has a similar power.
Let's suppose everything he said is true. That means this isn't really the time to be squabbling over New Himuka or Seiran. If Togetsu were to get what they're after, then none of us would have ever existed.
No, that's not right. We can't let them succeed.
No, quindi mo si
We're
mette
all
contro
here
Togetsu.
trying to survive.
Bene.
Kaguro, Why would someone at the center of Togetsu's plan reveal all this to us?
Infatti sì.
Can we assume that you are planning to abandon them as well?
Ruining their plan is something I've been working towards since the beginning. That's why I joined them, to get in the way.
That sounds great and all, but how are we supposed to believe you?
Infatti sì.
You don't have to. If you've got a problem with me, I'll walk. But whatever happens, I'm not going to sit back and let them get away with erasing this history. I left my family on the moon.
Wow.
I won't let them take her existence, too.
Kagero means it. I can tell. It's been a long time since I've seen him like this. So please, trust him.
Ok.
Tsugumi.
Tsugumi knows Kagero best. I think we can trust her judgment. Besides, I have a feeling you trust him already.
Certo, io mi fido di tutti, sono Pippa al
Tsugumi
sugo.
trusts him, then I trust him too.
Certo.
And if Yuito does, then I do too.
Vabbè.
Of course.
E se Yuito
I'll
e
kill him
Kasane
if he
Sefino mi fido pure
betrays
io.
us.
Of course. I keep making fun of them for being naive, but that's what ends up saving me.
If we're going to believe Kagero, then we have to believe all of the history about the colonists from the moon too. And then figure out what we can do knowing that.
We're stopping Togetsu's plan. That's all we can do. But it's too much for us to handle alone. We need someone who can move nations.
Are you going to ask New Himuka for help? We're fugitives there.
Even so, we have to. That doesn't mean I forgive them for the things they're doing, though. If they know what Togetsu is trying to do, they might realize their terrible actions are all in vain.
What if we asked Seiron for help? If they know about the Togetsu threat, they might realize that New Himuka isn't who they should be fighting.
I wonder. As far as I know, both New Himuka and Seiron should have a clear understanding about the moon colonists and their history. On top of that, they're both scheming to survive.
At least it's better than nothing. I don't want to just sit here and wait to be erased.
No.
Indeed. So, we should split up and give it a shot?
Quindi mo noi andiamo a
Yes,
New
let's
coso
do
là,
that.
New
Yuito, you go to New Himuka.
Himuka e loro
You go
vanno
try explaining things to Seiron.
Seiran.
Now we're finally after the same thing.
Così pare.
Let's do our best.
Hai capito, hai. Hai capito, hai. Gatsu, rifugio. E quindi, ragazzi,
I didn't think we'd find out so much in Togetsu. This is all so unexpected.
All we did was go to Togetsu, but it felt like such a long journey.
Good work, everyone. That was a lot to take in.
It's a bit difficult to accept it all.
The world we normally see is so small, but our horizons have expanded. And now it's clear that there's another world out there.
I'm glad we're on better terms with Kasane, too. That's one less thing to worry about.
Hey, everyone. About the Kunad Gate.
How your power is affecting it?
Oh, Haruka let me see Seiron's investigation into it, but the results were the same. At least we know it really is, well, getting bigger.
What if Yuito doesn't use his power? If he avoids combat, for instance?
No, I looked at the Kunad Gate investigation papers as well. At this point, I couldn't really find a link between Yuito's specific actions and the gate's expansion.
What? So it doesn't have anything to do with Yuito?
No. You could say that just the existence of his power is affecting it. It's pretty much safe to assume that the gate will continue to expand as long as Yuito lives.
Right.
I am sorry for how that sounded, but it's probably best that you know since it does concern you.
che tu muoia.
No, I'm glad you told me. Nothing will change if I try to ignore it. If it's like you say, then I don't need to worry about staying out of fights, do I?
We do not know all the details about the Kunad Gate, but I think that is correct.
What are you thinking, Yuito?
I want to ask you all a favor.
What is it?
Uccidetemi.
After hearing all that in Togetsu, I'd be lying if I said I didn't think that killing me was the only option for us now. But there's still things I need to do. Things I need to learn. We can never say for certain that there is no other way unless we search for one.
In tal
Just
caso,
like we didn't know about the moon until we went to Togetsu, there might be a way to stop the gate that we don't know about yet. I'm sure Kasane had the same idea, and that's why she stopped trying to kill. So, I want you to help me think of a way to get rid of the Kunad gate.
You had me a little anxious for a moment. Of course we'll help you.
Gemma's right. That was the plan all
io
along.
invece sarebbe stato più figo di detto
Don't forget
accoppatemi.
about my info network. I'll find out even the most secret information. This isn't just your problem. No matter what's going on with the world, you have to remember we're a team.
There has to be a way. And I know we'll find it if we look together. We have to save both you and the whole world.
Giusto.
You guys... I thought you'd say that, but I guess I was a little worried. So,
Thank you.
thank you.
Storia di Yuito, fase attesa 8. 8. Ah. Ci sono un paio di missioncine secondarie. Questa facciamolo.
I've added new functions to version 1.1 of the Forced Break program. It's a system that teaches you simple relaxation methods when you enter rest mode. Now give it a try.
I didn't come here to test this, Arashi. Why don't you quit developing this program?
You came all the way here to tell me that? What a waste of time. You should have just refused when I invited you.
No, I think it's important for me to tell you this.
I'm all ears for your elegant speech, oh great one.
It's not like that. I just don't know about forcing a break through a program. There are easier ways to help people relax. You could offer to listen to their problems, or give them some advice.
I see. We'll have to explore those options. Why don't you tell me about your problems then, you?
Infatti sì.
I'm taking your suggestion. You have a lot of pent-up feelings because of all this hard work you're doing, right?
I don't know where to start. Like my family and brother?
Chief Sumeragi? That's a bit of a touchy issue.
Yeah. I had no idea he was involved in something like that. He even set me up as a traitor. My dad didn't tell me anything either.
I understand your confusion. Although I can understand why the chief did what he did.
Does that mean you approve of their methods?
I didn't say that. I don't endorse them or forgive what they did. However, the way they're willing to sacrifice their own family if necessary is something I can see myself doing.
Would you be able to do that to Major General Fubuki? You could sacrifice your own brother depending on the situation?
I would, but he wouldn't be able to make the same decision. For better or worse, he's still a child. You two are similar in that way.
What's that supposed to mean?
Children think they can save everyone, but that's not how reality works. There will always be something that needs to be sacrificed.
Giusto, mazza.
Grown-ups have to figure out the line to draw on what to give up.
I think you hate being that kind of grown-up.
Is that so? Well, you might be right. If I stayed a kid, I might be happier thinking I could do anything. Being able to selfishly slack off whenever I want is something a grown-up gets to do. Pretty cool, right?
No, grown-ups shouldn't slack off.
You really are so much like him.
Carino. È simpatica questa. Oh, oh.
Yuito, do you have a moment?
Yeah, what is it?
That white flower. The silent snowmelt. Something about it has me curious.
Did you find something out?
I'm not positive yet, but remember when we climbed Hiano Mountain?
Yeah, it was cold there. Walking through the snow was tough too.
That mountain is the perfect place for the silent snowmelt to grow.
Seguiamo
You did
così.
say something about that flower blooming on cold mountains, didn't you?
Yeah, so I'm going to go.
You're going to go where?
To Hiano Mountain.
What? You're going to Hiano Mountain by yourself to look for that flower?
I won't just look for it. I'll bring it back. I will show you that flower.
No, that's way too dangerous. It's a steep mountain, and there are others there.
Giusto.
It's fine. I can fight. I've been fighting longer than you.
That's true, but going alone is a bit... Are you absolutely...
Quindi mo ci tocca andare là.
You're kind of... No, you're really stubborn.
What?
It's no use. I'm go...
Okay, then we'll go together.
Yeah.
No, ci tocca andare al Monte Ido una volta. Dove sei Ido? Al Monte Ido. ...597 metri, fammi salvare.
The flower we're looking for is probably higher up.
Yeah. We might have to go to the summit.
Bene, lo scriverò nella prossima puntata, quello che succederà sul Monte Ido. Ande Ido, sul Monte Ido. Bene. Abbiamo scoperto tante cosucce interessanti. Si sono rivelati un sacco di personaggi. E ora ci siamo divisi. Noi andremo in città e loro andranno nell'altra città, quella di Siren. Sì, vabbè, noi purtroppo faccio un po' di fatica per scoprire informazioni, perché dobbiamo contrastare Togetsu, quell'altra che diceva di essere la città religiosa indipendente, perché vuole mettere fine al mondo per riscrivere, diciamo, un suo passato, presente e futuro. Interessante, molto interessante. Comunque è diventato un bordello, mi piace molto, anche se non ci ho capito veramente niente, ma mi piace comunque. Spero che piaccia anche a voi. Come sempre, se vi è piaciuto il video mettete un like e ricordatevi soprattutto di iscrivervi al mio canale Raistlin. Ciao e alla prossima!